Good morning. It's day 21 and I'm excited because my good friend Elisa is coming to visit. Very excited for that. We're going to have a great weekend. Brief, but it's going to be wonderful. And it's already the 21st, which means this month is flying by. Summer's flying by already. Before I know it, I'm going to be going on my trip. Before I know it, this daily vlogging is going to be done. And before I know it, the next school year will start. No, I'm not gonna think about it yet. So aside from having to clean house big time, Mom and I are gonna start that at some point. We swear. We need to. I need to get my 2 hours and 9 minutes in today. An hour for my regular hour. And then I looked at my pickups. And as you'll see here, I had 69 pickups on Friday of last week. That's an extra hour and 9 minutes. So I've got 2 hours and 9 minutes. I'm going to try and get this done before Elisa gets here. We'll see, because we got to clean. And I also got my vlog to edit. I've been doing so good at staying on top of my daily vlogging. I can do this. Oh, I also need to try and get my 53 pages of Jade Legacy in too. Okay, yeah, because I did really well with that yesterday. I actually got it done. And I feel good about staying on track with that one because I need to have it done for my live show discussion. Starting A Curious Beginning. Actually, I started it last night. I read like 11 pages and then I fell asleep. But so far, it seems like a writing style that I'm going to enjoy. And I'm excited to get into it more so I can tell you about it. It seems like it's going to be a fun one, and I know so many people have been wanting me to read this and loving it. They've been loving it as well. So I can't wait to see how much I love it. All right, so here's my reality. I have 3 big piles of clothing that I've never folded and put away. And I have now put them in these sheets because I got to do something with them. It's just been ever since I've gotten busy and tired, I just have piles of clothing that I wash and then I dig through and I put them on my couch and I don't deal with them, but I need to deal with them. Okay, so I finished my time for the day, 2 hours and 9 minutes, and I made a pretty good dent in A Curious Beginning by Deanna Raybourn. So I ended on page 77, and I'm really enjoying the writing of this so far. I'm loving the characters. I think that they're very clever. I'm loving the wit. It's interesting because it's not like the most flowery writing, but it is still very detailed writing, and I'm totally into it. It's reminding me a little bit. It's not like The Diviners, but it's reminding me of The Diviners in the way that I enjoy the details of the writing and I enjoy the characters. Like, they're just clever. Loving Veronica Speedwell already because she's just this badass woman who does not care what other people think, does not care that she comes across a certain way to people in this time when women are supposed to act and behave in a certain way. So she's a naturalist and a lepidopterist, meaning she studies butterflies and moths and she actually collects them and pins them and sells them for large amounts of money. And as a natural historian, she just wants to adventure. She wants to spend her life going around the world. And at the very beginning of this, she has been given a certain level of freedom because her aunt, who's not really her aunt, but it's her guardian, has passed away. And as a spinster, she's never married, so she's always had to have a guardian, despite the fact that she is of age. And now she feels she has this freedom, this ability to go off and do whatever she wants. Go on to the next big adventure. She's planning on going to the Malay archipelago. That is the intention, and she's planning on leaving. She's settled all her affairs within the little village that she lives in. But all of a sudden, her cottage is broken into and everything is destroyed. Somebody seems to be searching for something. And she almost gets kidnapped by this guy, but at the perfect moment, this older gentleman rescues her, and he's Baron, and he is tasked with taking care of her and making sure she's safe. And she's like, I'm safe. I don't need anybody's help. But apparently there's some kind of mortal danger that she's in that he's not allowed to tell her about, and he's not allowed to tell her what he knows or anything. But he does know her mom, or has known her mom, and she's like, well, I want to know more about my mom. So she goes with this guy just because her instincts say he's all right, this Baron that rescued her. So he puts her in the care of another naturalist who she's starting to learn more and more about. And then something big happens, and these two, she as a naturalist and this other naturalist, are going to be dependent on each other until they figure out what is going on. So that's where we're at the moment. I'm really liking Stoker, the guy whose care she's been put in, and I'm sure that he's going to be the love interest because he's just all kinds of delectable. And then, of course, Veronica Speedwell is just hilarious. She's funny. She's fun. She is very strong and very clever and confident. And I just love it. I love seeing it. So I'm really, really enjoying so much about this. And I can't wait to continue on and see how it goes. We had a wonderful evening, actually just relaxing. We had plans to go do something this evening, but we're going to actually do it tomorrow night because we were just so tired. Elisa had to get up super early to get to the airport this morning. Super, super early. Mom was exhausted. We ended up going and getting stuff for our snackle box. Tomorrow we're going to put together a snackle box, which is basically a tackle box, but you put snacks in it. And we wanted to do more. And then we were all just too tired, so we didn't do more. Mom and Elisa are watching a movie they've wanted to watch together. And I was like, I got to get my reading in for the day. So I went to my bedroom to read my book. And I did. So I'm going to go check on them, see how they're doing. But that's pretty much going to be it for the night because it is late. It's past 11. It's like 11:30 now. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe so you can see what happens tomorrow on day 22. Day 22? I think so. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you later. Good night.